When you look at the box score from Chicago's win over the Portland Trail Blazers on January 5th, you may not immediately think much of Zach Lavine's game. 6 for 18 for 18 points is pretty substandard for a guy as proficient at getting buckets as Zach usually is. And although Zach came through in the clutch on a huge game-sealing tray, it was actually his all-around play, specifically his playmaking, that secured the dub. Zach's shown tiny flashes of his ability as a playmaker dating back to his time playing point guard as a rookie with the T-Wolves, but as the years have passed, he's fully transitioned into a shoot-first guy. It's one of the things that has seemingly separated him from his counterparts like Devin Booker. But last night, Zach started the game struggling from the field, and I do mean struggling, and instead of trying to shoot himself out, he decided to facilitate, a decision which really turned the game in Chicago's favor. And the thing is that it's honestly something that could be sustainable, as it was simply a conscious decision for Zach to get his teammates involved rather than hunt for shots. And with so many teams playing drop coverage nowadays, a shooting threat like Zach can take advantage of the coverage's weaknesses through his playmaking ability. Take this simple guard big pick and roll for example. Zach comes right off the screen, keeping airplane mode on his hip. Nurkic is way back in drop coverage, and Zach has the option to either rise up for the midi or, as he does here, place a little pocket pass to Wendell Carter. This allows Wendell multiple options, as you see Robert Covington have to slide over and help. Wendell could kick it to the wing, but instead just rises up for the easy jumper. Now, this next Zach Wendell pick and roll possession we're going to look at, we actually see the Blazers adjust the coverage a bit. Covington is going to cheat the pocket pass and slide over earlier, and Nurk is now playing the drop a little higher up. Zach recognizes the coverage and smartly kicks to the weak side wing, where Otto Porter gets a wide open three-point look. Now, due to the fact that Laurie has been out, one of Billy Donovan's counters when Wendell has been off the floor has been to go small with Thad Young at center and Otto Porter at power forward. We see the benefit here in semi-transition as Cantor is still way back in that drop coverage. Thad Young sets a little drag screen on Gary Trent and pops out for a wide open three. And this was a great read by Zach to again take advantage of that Blazers drop coverage. We get a little double screen action by Thad and Otto. Otto's going to slip the second screen and run to the wing, and Thad is going to set the blind screen on Melo as he has to show in case Zach turns the corner. With Cantor in the paint, Melo can't get to Otto in time. Now, while this seems like an easy pass, where Zach showed off a little craft is with the little retreat dribble to create enough room for himself to get off a clean pass that Derrick Jones Jr. can't disrupt with his length. And finally, while this wasn't drop coverage or a ball screen, I just want to highlight what a dime this was by Zach. Very Harden-esque start with the ISO up top. Melo, at his advanced age, can't stay with Zach laterally, and once he attacks, Dame knows that he has to stay low to prevent the drop-off when Cantor leaves his feet when Zach is in the air. But Zach is a special athlete with an absurd hang time, so he's able to whip an absolute dime with his offhand to Temple in the corner that Dame can't rotate out to in time. This is the Zach Bulls fans and the NBA at large have wanted to see for years, a guy who was able to impact the game when his shot wasn't dropping. And the irony is that his involvement on both sides kept him engaged and actually got his shooting going, leading to that final three that gets the social media buzz. But while that three may have been the headline, it's only a small part of what helped Chicago win the game. The meat of the story was Zach's playmaking.